My boyfriend fell in love with someone else, and I couldn't be happier. After the fire that killed his entire family, my boyfriend stopped speaking. The blaze had trapped him on the second floor, while his parents and little sister burned alive below. He survived by jumping through flames, but the guilt consumed him more than the third-degree burns covering his arms. His therapist said he needed to find meaning in his survival. That's where we met Lily, a 6-year-old girl whose house fire had left her face severely disfigured. The burn unit nurses told us Lily hadn't spoken since the accident 3 months ago. Her grandmother was her only visitor. Her parents died shielding her from the flames. She would sit motionless in her hospital bed, staring at her reflection in the black TV screen, touching the melted skin where her left cheek used to be. When my boyfriend first entered her room, she looked at his scarred arms, and for the first time in weeks, she didn't look away from another person. The first visits were silent torture. Lily would trace the burn patterns on her arms, while my boyfriend unconsciously mirrored her movements on his own scars. They'd sit together in the children's burn unit, 2 survivors drowning in guilt, surrounded by the antiseptic smell that triggered their worst memories. Other kids would stare and whisper, but they only saw each other. We started coming daily, but progress felt impossible. Lily would have screaming nightmares during our visits, clawing at her bandages until nurses had to restrain her tiny hands. My boyfriend would hold her through the panic attacks, his own PTSD triggered by her cries, both of them reliving the moment flames stole everything they loved. The sound of the hospital's fire alarm during drills would send them both into catatonic states. The breakthrough came during a power outage that plunged the ward into darkness. While other patients panicked, Lily grabbed my boyfriend's scarred hand and whispered her first words in months: "The dark can't burn us." In that moment, they found strength in their shared nightmare. 2 souls who'd walked through hell and somehow survived. Then one day, Lily asked if he missed his family as much as she missed hers. Instead of platitudes about them being in a better place, he broke down and told her the truth, that he heard their screams every night, that he wished he'd died with them. Lily nodded and whispered that she drew pictures of her parents in the flame because it was the only way she could see them. They made a pact. They'd carry their ghosts together until the weight felt bearable. Everything transformed after that confession. My boyfriend started bringing art supplies, helping Lily draw memories of her parents before the fire instead of during it. She taught him to braid friendship bracelets with scarred fingers, both of them learning that broken hands could still create beautiful things. They'd sit by the window, counting clouds, playing games that didn't require perfect faces or unmarked skin. The other burn victims started gravitating toward them. My boyfriend would find her comforting teenagers who'd lost limbs or helping toddlers who were afraid of their own reflections. She'd whisper to them the same words that saved her: "We're not broken, we're warriors." Months passed, and I watched my boyfriend resurrect from his grief. He'd wake up planning activities for Lily instead of planning his own death. Last week, Lily got the call. A family wanted to adopt her. She broke down, terrified of losing the only person who understood her nightmares. My boyfriend knelt beside her bed, pulled out a small velvet box, and asked if she'd be his daughter's big sister.